What is going on, Leo? This is Jen catching you on DTWJLife. Hope you're all having a great day. Welcome to Aries season. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Thank you for watching me. Also, for those of you returning, thank you so much for watching again, for being subscribed. I appreciate all of your love and support. Absolutely. Let's see. Aries falls in the first house, and that calls us to look at the self. It's about appearances, first impressions, beginnings, and your attitude. I'm definitely going to put emphasis on your attitude, only because you could do everything else perfectly, but if your attitude sucks, things are just not going to go right. I'm saying this for everybody, only because it's so easy to put everything together, come across a certain way. But, people aren't stupid. They see you for who you are. And, if your attitude sucks, then things are not going to be good. And you don't want that. I don't want that for you. Anyway, coming up at the bottom of the deck, we have Coastal Water Upright. This is an emotional judgment point. An emotional judgment point, your attitude. Interesting. This calls you to look at your emotional depths. What is it that you are feeling? What is it that is shifting inside of you suddenly? What is it that you are seeing? That's the better question. What is it that you're seeing? Wow. What is it that you're seeing outside of yourself, your home, your immediate environment? What is it that you are seeing that could be beneficial to your attitude and how you come forward? Interesting. Okay, this is a little bit weird, but we're going to go with it. Yeah, this is how you're starting out the astrological year. First card coming up is a semblance of restoration. I'm assuming that you took my advice from the last video during Pisces season and you tossed out that old couch. At least I'm hoping. Either way, there's definitely a semblance of restoration from Pisces season till now. You've done a lot of work during that time, and you're definitely starting to see some of the results for it, and because of that, doors are opening. What else? You're getting visitors. You're definitely getting visitors. This could be your beloved. This could be maybe like animals coming into your backyard. It could be that. It could be birds starting to sit in your trees, like things like that. You're getting visitors. Or it may be family that you haven't seen for a long time that is coming over, that you're visiting with. Either way, you are getting visitors. So pay attention. Pay attention to every moment that you spend with them. Pay attention to what they're saying. Because I feel for some reason this has a lot to do with how you restore yourself. They're going to be helping you with this. Very interesting. Also, pay attention to your higher self, your higher consciousness, because that sheds on you, or sheds onto you, the type of restoration that you've long been needing. That's beautiful. Next card coming up, Eon and Synthesis Upright. This card says, I'm the first and the last. I am the utterance of my name. This is definitely a time to embrace yourself for exactly who you are as you begin your new journey during a new astrological year. Any loose ends that have been untied are tied now. Anything that felt unfinished is finished now. So you absolutely can move forward and be okay with it. You can actually walk a lot more comfortably, I'm hearing. Like maybe you felt like you were walking on eggshells around somebody or people or a situation. You can actually walk more comfortably now, whatever that means to you. I'm definitely getting that. Next card coming up is a Mother of Fire inverted. I don't know why it's inverted. I find that very strange. So let me just take a look at it right quick. Okay. There's not going to be a sudden shift in the karma that you're dealing with. Even though you are restored and loose ties, loose ends are tied, if I can say it, you're still moving slowly through the karmic lessons that you're going through, whatever those are. Okay, doors are closing on toxic femininity. I find that very interesting that that's showing up in the symbology, only because when you see restoration here, this is about the divine feminine or the feminine self, whether you're male or female. You're also getting assistance from your higher self in depth, Uranus. Uranus is all about depth. The depth of you, the depth of your being, or the depth of the situation that you're coming out of. Yeah, you're restoring yourself, yes, but you're going to be slow doing it. You're going to be moving through that slowly. And the reason why is because you're done walking on eggshells. You would think that when you're walking on eggshells, you have to move slower just to walk over them. But the truth is that when you walk on eggshells, you're always anxious. You move a lot faster. Yeah, you're agitated. It's like you're being pushed. And because you're not being pushed now, and things are starting to ease up on you a little bit, you're moving through them much slower. Because you're comfortable enough to. Very interesting that I mentioned that. You're moving much slower because you're much more comfortable to. Another card, the next one, Mother of Air inverted. This is not about swift changes or swift actions between these two cards here. You're moving much slower only because some things are unfinished. Like I said, all of the loose ends are tied, yes. But when it comes to working on yourself, you need to move much slower. I think you're being called to be more patient with yourself. I think that's what it is. Because you're coming out of a situation or you're leaving people who were toxic to you. We got 4 more cards here, clarifying the first 4. First clarifier is Sun, Rain, Upright. Clarifying Daughter of Water, Upright. Through this restoration of yourself that you are going through, that you are witnessing, that you are experiencing, rather, you're being cleansed of everything that had hurt you in the past. If you will it. If you allow that to come through, it will happen. Clarifying the second card, which is Eon and Synthesis Upright, Forest inverted. Things are not going to come in full circle quite yet or show themselves in a pragmatic way just yet. Even though you've done all the work. Pluto inverted. There's also Venus inverted. The Venus inverted tells me there's a semblance of discord, lack of peace within you, which is probably why you're not exactly seeing the results in like physical ways, pragmatic ways, through material, money, etc. right away, because there's a lot of discord that still rests in you, despite the fact that you had tied up the loose ends that you needed to. And this is why you need to start to move slower while taking care of yourself. Interesting. Clarifying Mother of Fire inverted. Death and Transformation inverted. There's a feeling of being incomplete. Okay, because you have the number 13 here, that's inverted. The number 13 resembles completion. There's definitely a feeling, and I say feeling because you have fire here. Fire and feeling. You feel like something is incomplete. Like maybe you've missed something, but you didn't. You actually covered everything. You also have Pluto inverted here again. Midheaven inverted as well. Do yourself a favor. Anytime that you start to feel incomplete about anything that you are doing, and you start to feel maybe a little bit inadequate or insecure about things that are going on or about yourself, take the time out to meditate. Meditation usually calls you to focus on absolutely nothing. Allow the visions to come to you. Midheaven, very interesting. And you start to restore here, coming into contact with your higher self and your inner depth. So anytime that you feel that way, do that. Definitely meditate. Reach midheaven through meditation. Higher self. You'll start to heal yourself that way. Clarifying Mother of Air inverted, Oasis upright. The slow movement that is happening while healing is divinely guided. It is guided by the divine masculine and divine feminine. It's not human, obviously. Got the number 6 here. Yeah, that's spirit. Wow. You're called to look into your own divine feminine, whether you're male or female, instead of focusing on the toxic femininity that had been in your life. And I say toxic femininity because if you really look at this, you see this symbol right here? Yeah, that's supposed to be feminine energy. It's inverted. Yeah, toxic femininity. You're overcoming that, and you're getting divine guidance to overcome that, which is quite beautiful. You got quite a big team there backing you up every single step of the way, helping you to heal emotionally, intuitively, both. There's going to be an unblocking here of the third eye chakra. Your intuition is actually going to come back. Not that it ever left, it's just sometimes there are blockages that happen, but that's opening back up again. Leo, this is a very interesting reading, and I just want to thank you so much for joining me. I also wanted to mention that readings are still discounted up until June, because that's when the North and South Node energies shift. But I'd like to thank you for joining me, for leaving your comments. And until the next video, take care. Blessed be.